Hello, it's me Annie and Drakarys on the channel Code and Bird, and today we're gonna show you how to create a simple Lambda function in AWS environment for a few minutes. So you logged in your AWS console, and that's what you see. You can find Lambda under the all services, or you can just type it in the search input. So you go to Lambda page. Here you will see the list of all Lambdas that you ever created, or probably it's your first one. So let's create a new function. We will use a first option to make it from scratch, but there are also different boilerplates that help you to start faster. So let's name it. Our Lambda will just create an SVG image from given parameters such as width, height, and color. So let's call it SVG Lambda. Do you agree, Drakarys? Drakarys just ate a walnut on my arm, so she's happy bird today. Okay, so let's go back to our coding. We will do it on Node.js, but there are also other languages that you could use to write your Lambda. Okay, so create function. It takes few seconds. And we are here with our Lambda. This is a basic hello world boilerplate where you can just return a string from your function, but we want to do it a little bit more interesting. We want to get some data from the request. We can do it through this event parameter. Yeah, so let's extract some data. It will be width, height, and color. Yeah, Drakarys, she's cleaning her beak now, of course. So let's get this data from event, and let's generate a simple SVG. So that's it. This is our SVG, and instead of this string, we will return it from our Lambda function. Now to save it, we should click deploy button, and let's test it. So we have an example of test event here. Let's change it to our data. And let's test it. Oh yeah, here it's capital. Let's fix it and test it again. And yeah, here is it, our SVG code. So we have our Lambda ready. It returns SVG markup. But what do we do with it? It's just somewhere it's working, but how to use it from the real world? We can do it with another service that AWS provides. This service is called API Gateway. Let's take a look. This is the page. Looks almost the same as Lambda, and again you can see the list of your APIs, and you can also create a new one. Let's create a REST API. Yeah, just name it SVG API, and now we have a brand new blank API, and we need to create a resource. It will be our endpoint. Let's call it generate, and under this resource we will create a method. It's a list of standard REST API methods. We will use post, and we will connect it with our Lambda function. Let's save it. Now we have our API, but it's not accessible from outside yet. To make it accessible, we should deploy it. Same as with Lambda. For this, we should create a stage and deploy. And now we have a link. This link is the URL of our API, and we need to test it. We can do it with command line or with Postman. I prefer to do with Postman. It's more like visible what's going on. So let's generate an SVG. So we have width. No, you don't need my keyboard. And color. So let's try it out. Okay, we have an error. Couldn't parse request body into JSON. Illegal unquoted character. Oh yeah, it's here. It's a mistake in my request. And yeah, now we can get our SVG from API, and we can play with settings. We can generate SVG different size, different color, but we could do even better. We could save this SVG as an image in AWS bucket, but we will do it in the next video. So if you liked our little tutorial about lambdas in AWS, like the video, subscribe, and wait for the next one.